In the United Kingdom, millions of fans have affiliations with football clubs based on where they live. In America, although football's popularity has increased over the years, still more Americans watch Premier League than Major League Soccer. Choosing a Premier League club as a Yank can be a daunting experience, but what matters to us Englishmen isn't how you begin supporting a club, but how you finish. My name is Andy Bajaña. I'm born and raised in New York City. If you're wondering why I've got this English accent, it's because you're listening to my conscience, which for many years was non-existent. I began supporting Brighton 5 years ago after a breakup with a bird that was a Crystal Palace fan. I didn't know much about the Premier League, but what I did know was that Palace had a rival, and that rival would soon become my new lover.
My girlfriend lives in Brighton, England. My girlfriend is
my love for the Albion started out as a joke.
Watching Brighton in the Amex tonight. You playing Croydon cause you're fucking shy. What a feeling, what a night.
But once the Brightonians caught wind of the situation, and the English media as well, I became a D-list celebrity in a country I'd never visited. I eventually would fly over and began getting recognised on the streets of Sussex, but the Hannah Montana double lifestyle wasn't all smiles. Back home in America, many of my self-proclaimed mates had turned their backs on me, not in agreement with the club I was supporting and my reasons for doing so. Life was tough at times. Fast forward to today, and Brighton are now known as Equa Brighton because of their overseas recruitment in South America. I never expected Brighton to become popular in the country where my father was born, but sometimes life can take you to unexpected places. This week, Brighton played matches in the United States for the first time in the club's 122-year history. To be a part of the summer series was an honour, simply because I never thought I'd live to see the day where Brighton are so massive they're playing overseas in my backyard.
Like that here. Low-key a little offended they didn't ask me to perform, but it's alright. They're doing a good job. Gonna be just fine. All together now. Something by the sea. You may tell them all we will stand or fall. So
the match was on Friday, July 28th, 2023. I should have been at work, but it felt like a holiday, so I called in sick. Can you believe COVID still works as an excuse? I arrived at the Oculus, where Brighton were hosting an event for travelling fans. From there, we would hop on the PATH train, which takes us to Harrison, New Jersey, which is where the match will be played. Several fans will be tailgating prior to the match.
We're in the clubhouse, the Brighton clubhouse.
The game will be played at Red Bull Arena, home of the worst football team in the MLS, the New Jersey Red Bulls.
We're currently inside of Red Bull Arena. It's like the Selhurst Park of MLS. Seagulls!
We're in the enemy's territory right now.
Hell fucking yeah, man. Bullshit.
I would stand next to a family that made the South Ward feel like the North Stand, injecting life into the Red Bull Arena for the first time ever.
He came from Ecuador to win Ballon d'Or.
the Sussex boys. Hey, boy, everywhere he goes, blocking shots, scoring goals. Don't swallow my road. Don't swallow my road.
I don't blame that slut from my software.
If you still hate the launcher, clap your hands. If you still hate the launcher, still hate the launcher, still hate the launcher, clap your hands. Want to know this really great chant we have here in America? It's called soccer. It's called soccer.
We made the thing up. We made the thing up. It's called football. We made the thing up.
And then you also made up the word soccer. You left us calling it soccer. Now you take the piss out of us.
We're the right side. We're the right side. We're the right side. Bad boys.
He must be paid by the Saudis. Paid by the Saudis. He must be paid by the Saudis. Seagulls. Seagulls. Seagulls.
Brighton would score first and all seemed to be going so well.
You may tell them all we will stand or fall for Sussex by the sea. Wake me up before you go. Who needs Sparta when you got Roberto? Jump Pedro! Jump Pedro! Every day. Jump Pedro! Jump Pedro! Jump Pedro! You're just a shit Jason Steele! Shit Jason Steele! You're just a shit Jason Steele!
All seemed to be going so well up until the final minutes of the match. Fucking hell, mate, what a time to take the piss.
How do you feel?
Although Brighton would not win the match, it was metaphorical in the sense that life isn't always about winning. Sometimes you have to lose in order to win. The best part about hitting rock bottom is that the only way to go from there is up, as long as you don't get relegated. I see myself as Brighton Hove Albion. People might hate us before they ever got to know us. Those who take that time will fall in love. You can try to take everything away from us, but we'll just keep getting stronger. People don't like to think long term because it can be scary thinking about the future. But if your heart and your gut and your brain are all telling you something is a good idea, you must never ignore your conscience.
Come
on. Let me get 5 more drinks in, please. Come on! You play in Croydon cause you're fucking shy. I know we'll win. We can't beat you cause we're just like us. Fuck all colors cause you're shy. Oh, Andy Bajaña. Oh, Andy Bajaña. shine. What a feeling, what a night.
We're here with Paul Dorsey, founder of the Stateside Seagulls. How does it feel now that it's over, man, that Brighton were here in America?
It's crazy. I mean, it's awesome to do it. It's been good. No, I thought that we played really well, and I just, you know, I hope that we can take that into the next season.
When you first started this, did you ever think that a day like this or a week like this would come?
No, it's beyond my wildest dreams. I never thought that we'd be in the Premier League, let alone here.
Well said, bro. Thank you so much, man. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching. I hope this video has brightened your life.